Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to share with you guys some really quick DIYs you can do for fall. So let's get into the video. First DIY, I'll be using this Dollar Tree pumpkin. So I just decided to turn it over, use a glue stick, and just glue some scrapbook paper on here. This is the easiest way to update and just make the Dollar Tree signs look a little more modern and a little more fun. I picked up this scrapbook paper. It was from Echo Park, and I will link it down below for you guys. I got it off Liz Moore's website. She does sell it, so I love getting my scrapbook paper from there. And then I just had this burlap flower from Dollar Tree. It was from a couple years ago, and then I just added that bow from the front to the back side, and I love those bows, and I always just like to reuse them. I know they're kind of boring and plain, but I love them, and I think this is such a cute little piece, and it took minutes. Why I picked up this basswood. It's a Whittler's kit. This was in the wood section from Michael's. I picked up 3 different ones. I'm going to be using this 3-piece one. These are a little bit taller, and I decided to paint them with some chalk paint. So I'm using hazelnut, agave, and then I am just using outrageous orange, which is just an apple barrel acrylic paint from Walmart. So this is the hazelnut color, and I'm going to be painting an entire one of these, and then I'm going to go in with the agave and then the orange. Yeah, I'm going to be making some pumpkins. Whatever I can get my hands on to make little pumpkins with, I have to. I recently made some ones with some tumbling tower or Jenga blocks, and I thought they turned out so cute, and I used, I want to say the same colors, but this agave color is just really speaking to me when it comes to fall. I know it's not like a normal, traditional fall color, but I don't know. I'm adding it into my home decor, and I love it. Once they were dry, I decided that I was just going to glue these 3 together, and all you need is some hot glue. I always have issues tearing apart wood after I use hot glue. I am using the Gorilla Glue sticks and the Gorilla Glue gun. I've had it for a while now, and I love it. I am so glad that I got rid of my Surebonder. I was having so many issues with it, and I can't hate on Surebonder because I do love their products as well, but I love this one. I'm using those tumbling tower blocks for stems, and this is just an old candle holder primitive piece. My mom had this, and I just cut it and just added some berries and some of those leaves around the top of these pumpkins just to give it some really, really cute embellishments. And to finish these cute little pumpkins off, I am just going to be using some antique wax by Waverly and dry brushing it over the top. And you barely need any when you're dry brushing. I'm just using the cap, as you can see, and just wiping it on my cardboard. I don't know if anyone really cares what I paint on, but I love painting on my good old cardboard. DIY is this little picture frame. This was from Michael's. They're $1, but I actually found it at a garage sale for 25 cents. I love yard sales so much. I have found so much this year. I cannot wait to create with everything I have. I have a huge amount. Huge amount, but I'm using that outrageous orange color once again, and I'm just going to be applying it to the front, and I also applied it to the back side of this frame. I decided to keep that clip attached. I really thought that if I was going to tear it apart, it was just going to break the wood. And plus, you could always use this as like a recipe holder or a picture frame, whatever you choose. I'm using this vinyl piece. This was actually pre-made from Target. I want to say last year or the year before. It's been a couple years, and I decided to actually use it. I love this gold color. I think it looks really pretty on this orange, and it says Happy Fall, y'all. And I am just using the good old Cricut transfer tape to apply this. So if you don't have a Cricut, so you probably don't have Cricut transfer tape, you can always use any sort of tape. I've seen people actually use painter's tape to use with vinyl. I don't know if I recommend it. I've never used it, but you can use contact paper from Dollar Tree. I think there's all kinds of things that you can actually use if you didn't want to use a transfer tape. And then I'm just using some leaves. These are from Dollar Tree years ago. They probably still have them around. I feel like they always have them around. Some boxwood greenery from Walmart, of course. This is my favorite greenery from Walmart. And then I'm just adding a little gingham bow, and that is from Amazon. And then I decided that it needs a stem because it's going to be a pumpkin. So I'm just going back in with those little tumbling tower Jenga blocks to add. I did have to add 2 because the one just was not working out for me, but 2 little Jenga blocks for the stem, and I love this one. And this didn't take very long either. I always use a hairdryer when I dry paint, so it does not take, it takes no time at all. This DIY, I'll be using a piece of wood. This was from a garage sale, and I'm using these chalkboard pumpkins from Dollar Tree. So I picked up 4 or 5 pieces of this wood. They already stained it, and they were only $1 for 5 of them. I want to say I did get 5. So under $1 for these pieces of wood. Of course I had to pick them up. This was like a crafter dream garage sale. It was like the same one I went to, and they were just getting rid of everything. Like, I loved that. It's like they overbought, and they're like, okay, we're done crafting. Like, we're done. Can't do it anymore. And so many things were brand new. It was amazing. So I just glued those 3 little chalkboard pumpkins to the center, and then I decided, obviously, they need bows, so I just used the little hangers that they came with, made some cute little twine bows, and glued them over those holes so you could not see them. I just think that this gives it just a little bit more. You could leave those holes. It's really up to you, but I just like this way better. You can also add stickers or something in the middle of these pumpkins. I decided to use these faux leather words. They had blessed and they had grateful, and I decided to use the one that says grateful. Used a little bit of hot glue, glued it to the middle of the pumpkins, and that is it for this one. You guys, that is it. These are quick and simple DIYs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.